Hey, Bob, what are you doing? Mercury Johnson. Just figured I'd show you people how to cook fish the right way. Now, this is just an old cast iron skillet, and bought a nice cheap little, of course it's farm raised, but oh well, fuck it, who cares. Bought a nice little chunk of Atlantic salmon there, and see, we can see it's a little bit light colored on the bottom here, right there. Of course, right now is the point where I tell you that be careful, don't touch the skillet because it might be hot. Or maybe I don't give a shit about you and I don't tell you not to touch the skillet because it's hot. Let's see how our relationship goes. So, she looks like she's pretty well done. Halfway through. And, oh, look at that. Ain't that pretty? I'll tell you what, I got this on sale at the grocery store. It was down under $6. And at that point, $6, man, let me tell you. Only way it gets any cheaper is if your union steward tells you that he found it after it fell off the back end of a boat. Anyway, $6 is a pretty sweet sum for a nice little piece of fish. Now, this little coating you see here, I'm going to flip it because that coating needs to cook a little bit more. That is instant mashed potato flakes and cornmeal. That's how my grandmother fried fish, and it's the right way to fry fish. It's instant cornmeal, potato flakes, half and half. You throw half of each, and I keep a big mason jar full of it. Only now, right now, it's not real full of it, because I also use it when I make fish patties. I'll take a can of fish, well, I've never tried tuna fish. Maybe I'll try tuna fish. But anyway, I mix up a couple big handfuls of it. I take, and scoot right in there. I wash my hands first because they kind of smell like taint sometimes. I've got no adult supervision. Anyway, I take a couple handfuls of that. It's my grandmother Lindman. That was her thing. So it's Grammy Lindman's fish fry, and that's how I'm going to refer to it as from now on. I take a couple handfuls of that Grammy Lindman's fish fry, throw it in a bowl with I use canned salmon. It's pretty tasty. Anyway, I take a bowl of that canned salmon, put that in there, put a couple of handfuls of Grammy Lindman's fish fry in there with it. And then I take and I like putting veg all in with it. And then I crack a couple of eggs in there. I crush the hell out of everything. All them little tiny bones and the canned salmon, they all get crushed up into a nice powder, but I don't mind a little crunch. It's kind of like finding a sweet tart that's not sweet or tart. Anyway, I'll take it, I'll mash all that stuff up, get great big fucking handfuls of it and smash it right down there in a skillet with some hot oil, fry them up nice and crispy and golden brown, and man, I'll tell you what, it makes a fine turd. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys a heads up that this is the right way to cook fish, in case you've ever wondered how the right way to cook fish is. It's been raining so friggin' much. Holy shit. My poor old camp stove's pretty old. I use it every day, and I've been using it for, 4 or 5 years now, and yeah, it's getting a little tired. It gets rained on and shit like that, because I don't care what the weather is. If I'm going to cook outside, because you get even just a little bit of smoke in a camper, and holy frig bub. If you had a working smoke detector, it would set it off. So anyway, that's why I cook this shit outside, is I don't like having to breathe that shit like for hours at a time, you know, that scorched. Now this, I think this is gonna crisp up nice on this side. I'm gonna let it. I don't do an egg wash before I do. I know you were probably wondering that. I don't do an egg wash with this. I just take the dampened fish. I like it moist. Anyway, I take the moist fish and I put that instant mashed potato flakes and cornmeal on it. I put a little pepper on this and a little bit of sea salt. And I expect it'll make a fine turd. Wow, man, I gotta quit keeping my spatula on the grill. It's gonna bite me in the nuts. Yeah, there. I'm just gonna grill up that other side a little bit. I love salmon. Holy frig. I love the summer, but man, every summer day makes me a little sad because I know it's one day closer to winter, and well, my favorite wintertime activity is bitching about the weather, so there we go. Oh, fuck, that rivet's hot. Anyway, that's how you cook up fish the right way. You go ahead and throw on some instant mashed potato flakes and some cornmeal. You mix them together. You throw it all into a well-oiled skillet. Oh, you know what? I should have put some more fucking oil on that. Son of a whore. I don't even know where I put my jug of oil now. It's all gone horribly wrong, damn it. Anyway. Always remember, no matter what you do, if you could go do that someplace else, I'd really appreciate it. Ooh, man, that's gonna make a real pretty turd.